Welcome, dear second year students. Today we shall discuss about CMOS FET logic gates. Last time we have discussed the construction of universal gates, NOR and NAND, NOR gate and NAND gates using bipolar transistors. Now today we shall discuss about the construction and working of same universal gates, NOR and NAND gates, but by means of CMOS gate. MOS means metal oxide semiconductor. Field effect transistor. It is a transistor in which the input electric field applied produces the output current. Therefore, that transistor is called field effect transistor. The transistor constructed using semiconductor in which the input electric field voltage produces output current is called semiconductor field effect transistor, and it is constructed by depositing metal oxide on semiconductor. Therefore, it is called metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. Simply we say that MOSFET. There are two types of MOSFET, N-channel MOSFET and P-channel MOSFET. So before going to construction of NOR and NAND gates using CMOS, you should know what is meant by P-channel MOSFET and N-channel MOSFET and how it works. Okay, I will write an N-channel MOSFET first. Consider N-type material, N-type semiconductor material in which free electrons are the majority charge carriers. N-type material is one in which free electrons are the majority charge carriers. This dot represents free electron charges. Now, create P material on either side of this N material. So, I will create P material on either side. Holes are the majority charge carriers in P material. A small circle is holes carrying positive charges. Therefore, this material is called P-type. The dotted line represents electrons, free electrons, which carrying negative charges, and hence the material is represented as N, negative type material. Now, the electrons can flow from lower end to upper end through this width. This width between the two P sides is called channel. Since from year to year it is N material, it is called N channel. Now, metal oxide is deposited on either side. These two P metals are connected internally, carrying a lead known as gate, carrying a lead at lower end known as source, carrying a lead at the upper end known as drain. So this is field effect transistor because any input voltage, gate source is input, any electric field applied at the input produces the output drain current. This is drain current, ID. ID flows only when input voltage is applied between gate and source. This is the voltage applied between gate and source. So this is positive voltage, negative voltage. I will call this as VGS, gate source voltage. Here P material is connected to positive. Therefore it becomes forward bias. During forward bias, the current can inject from P to N. That means the width increases. When the width increases, the number of electrons can easily flow through this channel. and current is conducted, and this transistor is said to be on, and this electron flowing from here to here is dragged by another battery. This is the battery applied to the drain. I will call this as VDD. This electron carrying negative charges flows from source to drain and attracted by the positive terminal. Thus drain current flows in this circuit. Then we say that the transistor is on. We call this device is a transistor because it has three terminals: source, drain and gate, similar to bipolar transistor. In bipolar transistor we mention source as emitter, gate as base, drain as collector. The symbolic representation of bipolar transistor is like this. This is emitter terminal, this is base terminal, this is collector terminal. In bipolar transistor, the input current, that is IB, causes the output current IC. So output current flows when there is an input current IB. Then we say that the transistor goes to on condition. This is bipolar transistor. Here the input electric field VGS applied between gate and source causes the drain current. Therefore this is called electric field effect transistor, or simply field effect transistor FET. This is N-channel FET. During N-channel FET, the N-channel FET conducts or goes to on condition when gate is positive. And logically we say that positive voltage is higher voltage. We represent logically 1. Negative voltage represents 0 or ground potential. Logically we represent it is 0. Therefore 1 means plus 5 volts. 0 means 0 volts. So when negative voltage is applied to this gate, what happens? When negative voltage is applied to the gate, P and N is connected to negative. P side is connected to negative. That means the depletion layer increases. This becomes reverse bias. Therefore, depletion layer increases. When negative voltage increases, the depletion layer also increases, and these two depletion layers will touch each other. The channel width blocks. There is no channel for the flow of electrons from here to here, source to drain. There is no flow of electrons from source to drain during reverse bias, because during reverse bias the depletion layer will increase and touch to each other. The channel closes. Then the transistor does not conduct the current. Then we say that the transistor is in off condition. So you should know this. Therefore, we summarize like this. In N-channel MOSFET, metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor, when gate is positive, that is when VGS, gate source voltage, is positive, when gate is positive, the transistor is on. I will represent this transistor as QN, that is N-channel FET transistor. It goes to on. When gate is negative, VGS is negative, the transistor, N-channel transistor, goes off. On means it acts as a closed switch. The switch is closed and current flows through this line. Off means the switch is open. It is open, no current flows through this line. So you have to remember this. When gate is positive, positive means logic 1. When gate is positive or logic 1, N-channel MOSFET conducts. It goes to on. It acts as a closed switch. When VGS, gate source voltage, is negative, that is logic 0, the N-channel MOSFET goes to off. It acts as an open switch. No current flows. Now the symbolic representation of this MOSFET is like this. This terminal is called source, this terminal is called gate, and this terminal is called drain. The symbolic representation of MOSFET. This is the MOSFET symbol. It has three terminals: source, gate, and drain. Similar to bipolar transistor. The symbol of bipolar transistor is like this. This is base. This is emitter. Arrow mark represents emitter, which is equivalent to source. This is base, which is equivalent to gate. This is collector, which is equivalent to drain. Whereas this is a current device, this is a voltage device. So if you represent 0 at this point, this represents P-channel MOSFET. If you do not represent 0 here, it is called N-channel MOSFET. Therefore, now I will write both the symbols of P-channel and N-channel, and I will write when it works. So this is a symbol of N-channel MOSFET. Metal oxide semiconducting field effect transistor, N-channel. There is no 0 here. This is source, this is gate, and this is drain. This N-channel MOSFET is on when gate is 1. So when gate is 1, this N-channel MOSFET, N-MOSFET goes to on. Similarly, when G is 0, logic 0 means negative, this N-channel MOSFET goes to off. You should remember this. This is N-channel. I will write the symbol of P-channel here. Same, source terminal, gate terminal, and drain terminal. Okay. Now here, write 0 at the gate. So this represents P-channel MOSFET. So in P-channel MOSFET, when G is positive, when gate G is logic 1, this P-channel MOSFET goes to off. When G is negative, that is logic 0, P MOSFET goes to on. It is exactly reverse process compared to N-channel. So you have to remember this for the construction of NOR and NAND gate using metal oxide semiconducting field effect transistor, that is using MOSFET. You have to remember these two. In N-channel, when gate is positive, the transistor is on. In P-channel, when gate is positive, the transistor goes to off. Now we will discuss how the NOR gate and NAND gate are constructed using CMOS. CMOS means complementary metal oxide semiconductor. Complementary metal oxide semiconductor is nothing but a combination of both P-channel MOSFET and N-channel MOSFET. Any circuit, if it consists of both P-channel MOSFET and N-channel MOSFET, it is called complementary metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. Now let us study how this NOR gate is constructed using CMOS. That is, the NOR gate circuit should have both P channel MOSFET and N channel MOSFET, so that it is complementary metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor, CMOS MOSFET.